This is the game reaction, and I gotta talk that talk between
Talk that talk.
the Minnesota Vikings. I used to say mighty Minnesota Vikings, but I'm gonna say Minnesota Vikings versus the Los Angeles Rams. NFC wild card playoffs, lost in the first round. And I'm gonna say this right now. I wrote some notes, but I don't even. I honestly, I'm gonna go off of some of it. I'm gonna go off the top of the head, and I'm gonna start with Sam Darnold. Right? He gets no excuses from me. I understand the offensive line was trash. I understand the play calling wasn't the best. But you threw for an interception, right? You threw and you underthrow Jordan Addison for that interception. That's on you, bro. You also, your pocket awareness was absolutely awful. When you scrambled to the left side and you got tackled, you fumbled the ball, lost the ball. They ran it in for a dang on touchdown. So that's 2 turnovers, and that's on you, Sam. Right? Also, missing throws, wide open wide receivers, overthrowing, underthrowing. He did not show up. The real Sam Darnold showed up today. And this is why he needs to go. He does not need no contract extension. If you want to franchise tag him and trade him, if it's a guaranteed trade, I'm all for it. Right now, for me, it's JJ to JJ, meaning JJ McCarthy to Justin Jefferson. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
And let's just talk about some of the stats. I mean, some of the things I wrote on this paper, right? In the first half, we were down 24-3, bro. The defense didn't give up nothing. We gave up a field goal in the second half. That's all. We couldn't score more than 9 points, y'all. We scored 6 points in the whole second half. Halftime, let me repeat that. 24-3 at halftime. And I'm reading the comments, and one of my YouTube family members said this is the worst 14-3 team in NFL history. And I can't blame him. I can't blame anybody that says that the Vikings are frauds, because I always say this. Regular season doesn't mean anything in the postseason. Because at the end of the day, you could have home field advantage and still get your behinds whooped. The better team sometimes does not win. And we wasn't the better team. I'm not saying we're the better team, because the Rams did that with what they had to do. They dominated us, right? In every way possible. Defense, offense, special teams. Special teams, the kicks was perfect. We had to start from like the 10-yard line, inside the 10-yard line multiple times on our drive. And that's like terrible for us because we can't move the dang on ball. But it's just the facts, like when you get to the postseason, it's 0-0. And for you to show up like this after doing all, I'd rather barely make it into the playoffs and actually have a realistic run than have a great season like we did, regular season, and lose in the first round like this. 27-9. Like, come on. What a embarrassing way to lose. Now let's get to the offensive line. When Brian O'Neill went down, I said, man, it's curtains. We was already getting dominated by Verse and the guys. They were just absolutely more physical. They punked us on the offensive line, bro. Their defensive line punked our offensive line. Our offensive line needs so much work. So much work. We better hope Christian Darrisaw comes back and he's healthy. We need a center. We need guards. We need some help, man, on the offensive line. That's all I'm going to say about the offensive line, because we already know it was terrible. Now, let's get to the coaching, right? Kevin O Connell. Our biggest strength is supposed to be our offense. But in reality, our offense is our biggest weakness. Now, how is our defense able to keep one of the most explosive offenses. They scored 24 points in the first half and only scored 3 points in the second half. But you can't score more than 6 points in the second half. Your offense, why are you going deep for every single play? Why are you not going for the short passes? Why, my whole thing is this, if you know your offensive line is pretty much suspect, right? Let me talk to you real quick, Kevin O'Connell. Let me talk to you real quick. If you know your offensive line is pretty much suspect, right? Why are you going deep? Why are you trying to go for long passes? It doesn't make any sense. Any Viking fan, you don't got to be a rocket science to know my offensive line can't block for nothing. We can't block for nothing. So why are we doing all these long, dragged out plays trying to get the ball to Justin Jefferson deep and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson? Do some short passes. What are you doing? What are you doing, KOC? Your offensive game plan was absolutely garbage. It was trash, and it was embarrassing to watch. And I don't care how anybody feels about that, because at the end of the day, we got to keep it real as Viking fans. This is not the way we should have went out. The first round again, we went out when we got to the playoffs last time, right? We had a great season. Got knocked out first round by the dang on Giants. Daniel Jones beat us. We let Daniel Jones beat him, but I blame that more on the defense that game. But Kirk Cousins in the offense did have the last possession to potentially win, but that's another story for another day. Let's get back to this game. So you had two great regular season. That's why your overall record in the regular season is terrific, but your postseason record is trash. And we got to step our game up. And I'm not too sure about giving you that contract extension. I'm pretty sure you're going to get it. And I know a lot of Viking fans are going to be like, we need to sign to an extension. Bro, we trying to win Super Bowls. This guy has not showed us anything about any adjustments in the playoffs. In the second half, what adjustments did he make to make our offense better? Nothing. So are you sure you want to give this man a crazy contract extension when we could possibly trade the coach? I'm not saying we're going to. I do like KOC, but he got something. Something is missing. He's a good coach, in my opinion, in the regular season. Postseason and making adjustments, and then we seen it in the regular season. The regular season, multiple games, the offense struggled. Most of the time, the defense got us out of it. So let's just keep it real when it comes to that. I know people are going to be like, he's such a great coach. Bro, he's a good coach. Great is when you can win in the postseason. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
And if you're a Viking fan or you just liking the vibes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I go live for absolutely every game. Even though there's no more games, we will be going live for Mondays. We'll be going live for Wednesdays. And we also will be going live on Fridays between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. If I happen to miss one of the days, I will make it up. Because, I have a family and I got to make sure family is taken care of. But I will definitely make it up to y'all on one of those days or on another day. But we're gonna talk all things Vikings on those days. We're also gonna do mock drafts. We're gonna just whatever's on your mind. We're gonna talk about it, about our favorite team. I still bleed purple and gold, but this L is on the whole team. But let's be more specific. And then when it comes to defense, the defense was not good in the first half. Know what I mean? I'm gonna just keep it real. The defense was not good. They was getting cooked in every way possible. But they did good in the second half. They made the adjustments. Brian Flores made the adjustments, and they were excellent in the second half. Let's keep it real. So when it came to Blake Cashman, he was getting cooked a little bit. They was throwing on him in the first half. The tight end, what's his name? Bigsby, what's the bull's name? He was cooking us until he got hurt. Hopefully, was it Higsby, number 89? He had 5 catches for 58 yards. He was cooking us. And it was the one catch over Blake Cashman. All they had to do was turn around. It would have been, he probably could have got an interception. But in the one play, I just want to put this out here. The defense almost tied the game at 10 if we would have got that fumble, because Matthew Stafford, he so-called fumbled the ball, but he really didn't, because he threw the ball just in time. And, it could have been, Jonathan Gennaro had that tackle, and Blake Cashman recovered it and ran it all the way back. But unfortunately, Matthew Stafford, he's an all-time great quarterback, and he threw the ball just in time before it was considered a sack. But but the defense, overall, not the best game, but I'm not going to blame them totally for this loss. Unfortunately, when your offense goes 3 and out multiple times and they don't do nothing, it kind of, I don't know, man. The defense could have been better, though. Let's keep it real. But this is more on the offense more than anything. And if anybody says otherwise, it's cap, bro. I'm sorry. I respect your opinion, but it's cap. Now, let's get to the specifics of Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, his stats, 25 of 40 for 245 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and a fumble. Terrible. No comments on that. 13 rushes for Aaron Jones for 48 yards, 3.7 per average. Couldn't run the ball too much. But, another thing. Why was we running the ball late in the third and in the fourth quarter? Like, they had no type of urgency to get touchdowns. See, that's the reason why this offense is so trash, because you would think they'll be able to make plays, short passes, long passes throughout the game, especially when you're doing the no huddle, because the defense, you know what I mean? When you're doing the no huddle, that's the best time to cook the defense. But they're doing run plays because they don't have no other option, because they don't know what the freak to do. So at the end of the third quarter, I remember it was like a minute and some change left. And KLC, I don't know what his game plan was absolutely trash, bro. But they ran the ball instead of going and try to get in some points before the end of the third quarter. That's a 2-minute offense that y'all could have tried to get some points or something. Y'all just let the time clock, you just let the clock just tick tock, tick tock, and just pretty much disappear. And then the same thing in the fourth quarter. You running the ball because you have no type of offense. Your offense is trash. You should have been running the ball when before the game got out of reach, pretty much. You should have been running the ball then, not when the game is out of the reach, when you're trying to come back. What sense does that make? TJ Hawkinson. Man, I don't even want to really talk about the stats. Justin Jefferson, they all played all right. I mean, not all right. They all played bad overall. I don't care, bro. Jalen Naylor played bad. Let me say this about Jordan Addison. I just feel like, I don't know what it is about Sam Darnold. We're not going to see him in the purple and gold anymore, in my opinion. But it just seems like he is not able to get the ball to Jordan Addison for some reason. One of the best wide receivers in the game, you can't get the ball to that guy number 3. Like, what are you doing? Why are you making it so difficult, man? What are we doing? All right, now let's get to, I want to say congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. They deserved this win. They dominated us in every way. And, man, it was beatdown, straight up beatdown. When it comes to Kyron Williams, the guy that we were supposed to stop, we contained him to a certain extent. 16 carries for 76 yards, 4.8 per carry, but he did get that receiving touchdown, I believe. I believe that was the Kyron Williams. Yeah, receiving touchdown, 3 catches for 16 yards. Defense really shut them down in the second half. Nakua only had 5 catches for 44 yards. Cooper Kupp had 1 catch for 29 yards. Tyler Higbee was their leading receiver, 5 catches for 58 yards. Like, this defense did, I don't know. But how do y'all feel about this team right now? I still love the Vikings. We got a lot of work to do. We're going to have to do a lot in the draft, maybe trade back. I don't know what we're going to do to get more picks. I don't know. We're going to have a lot of cap room, but I know for a fact Sam Darnold he better not be in the plan. That's just my honest opinion. He better not be in the plan for the Vikings, because we need all the money we can get to get guards and everything else. So that's all I got to say. What a way to a 14-3 season to lose like this. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. It really is. I want to say have a wonderful night, each and every one of y'all. And about to get off and read a couple of comments. Another thing, if I just saw something about Flores. Honestly, whatever happens. I just want a change. I want to change a culture on this team. And it's not just about regular season. I don't care about regular season stats anymore. I don't care about the regular season wins and losses. As long as we get to the playoffs, that's all that matters to me. We won 14 games and got knocked out in the first round, one and done. That's all I just care about, getting into the playoffs. When you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. And it's just a sucky situation how we took this L like this. Shout out to play-by-play JJ, Sam could not handle the pressure. Yeah, Sam Darnold could not handle the pressure, and he should not get a contract. How you feeling, bro? I feel like crap right now when it comes to the Vikings. I feel like crap, and I'm a Sixer fan, and my Sixers are not doing good. My Phillies got knocked out in the first round by the stinking New York Mets. I'm not feeling good right now. I'm keeping it real. I'm not feeling good right now. I'm not liking this. And my Vikings had an outstanding regular season and they lose, bro, in the first round. So that's how I feel, bro. I feel like crap. And I can't, I don't know what else to say. We lost a Super Bowl. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I've been saying since we were 5-0 that O line. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Oh, you're good, Charles. You're good. Uh, yeah, man. The sacks weren't all on the O line. It was mainly Sam because no, but it goes. It's the play calling though, JJ. They hold the ball too long, bro. Where is the underneath routes? Where's the underneath throws? It's like we always try to go for the big play to JJ. We don't do no underneath stuff. You can't win with just going deep. Even even Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady never did all that. They will go for the underneath. They'll go deep when they want to, but they don't just go deep the whole dang on game. So the more time you're waiting and then you scrambling and getting sacked, Sam Darnold needs to throw the ball away. There's so many instances, bro. They showed no heart. Sam Darnold showed why he was. I'm not trying to come at bull, but I got to keep it real. This is why he been on a few teams. This is why. You know what I mean? Like I'm so over this stuff. New Orleans next year. Hopefully we keep there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. McCarthy, yup. Blake Cashman, who had only one sack, looked awful. You ain't lying. He looked awful. He was getting cooked. If he, I gotta do my research on that, bro. We gotta see who's gonna be available. That's the number one thing, Charles. We gotta see who's gonna be available if Flores leaves. You know what I mean? Sam Darnold plays scared. He plays scared. He played with no heart. He played with no heart. He didn't see. I wanted to say this. This is what I want to say, and I think we got it in JJ McCarthy. I want a quarterback when you see a player not playing it good, or they run the wrong route, or they don't block, or offensive lineman. I want a quarterback that's going to get it in their face and say, "Get it the freak together, man." Now, I mean, get it together. I don't care like how you feel. If your feelings are hurt, play harder, play better. That's the kind of quarterback I want. I don't want a quarterback that's just so nonchalant. Yeah, I just got sacked. It's okay. Nah, bro. You got to show more emphasis. You got to show more desire. You got to show more heart. You got to show, yo, get it together. Get it together. Play harder. We can't be getting sacked left and right. Like, yo, offensive line, do this. Oh, by the way, I'm an audible. I'm going to do a short play. And Sam Darnold's not that dude. That's why I cannot wait to see JJ to JJ, man. Cannot wait. Dude, he kept pick. Yes. Yes. Purple Haze. Hey, Sam Darnold is Christian Ponder. His time is done. He probably worse than Christian Ponder. The secondary plays such soft coverage in the first. Yeah, first half was a dud for the Vikings. Like the first half for the Vikings was bad. Second half was outstanding. Hey, you could. Oh God. Okay. Hope the best, bro. Get well, bro. Get well. Everyone else showed to play only unit then O line and quarterback. But it's not just them though. It's the play calling, bro. Like people gotta understand how important KOC's play calling. If you're like, it's like I said, if you know your offensive line is struggling and they're hurt, why are you still continuing to call long, dragged up plays? Do short plays, short routes. Maybe do a couple more, do some slants. I don't know. Do some short plays. They did not have a good game plan. And our coaches got outcoached, bro. Especially KOC. He got outcoached the whole game. Brian Flores got outcoached in the first half. KOC got outcoached the whole game. Let's just keep it real. He got outcoached. I can't believe people have no faith in McCarthy. I mean, he's great. I know he will be. Yeah, I think he's going to be good to run. Has a great. Yep, I think it'll be good, man. And I think that if we give him the running backs that he needs and a better offensive line, I think we'll be good. But this is so unacceptable, man. This L is so unacceptable, and I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed, man. Like, not really I'm embarrassed, but I'm just like, this was an embarrassing loss because I just think of a 14-3 team should show more than this, bro. 14-3. And this is why I say regular season don't mean nothing. People be like, yes, it does mean something. No, it doesn't, bro. Look what we just did. Just look how embarrassing it looks. People that say that we're frauds, you can't even be mad at them. You can't even be mad at them. Look what the Vikings did with a 14-3 record, bro. And then what makes it worse, my homie left in the comments, two of the most important games, you got that bull, Sam Darnold, not playing good against the Lions. My bad. For the first seed in the conference. And then he gets beat, and then he looks like this against the Rams. And shout out to my homie, man, my battle. He's a Rams fan, so I shout out to him, man. I know he's hype. I gotta text him back. The defense in the first half they clamped down. Yeah, but that offense displayed by Darnold was, it was absolutely pitiful. I agree with everything you just said, and then some. I'm so upset as well. I'm upset because it's just like this team should have been so much better, man. Exactly how I feel, Mike. The Tigers lost in the playoffs. Then I see, yeah, man. Like all my teams is bad right now, bro. Like ain't that bad? Like, all right, I'm gonna put the if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my Mike Sports Vibes Ballin channel. That's my Sixer channel. I'm not sure if you got it in the link, but it's Mike Sports Vibes Ballin. That is my Sixers channel. I cover the Sixers and the Phillies on that channel. Make sure you subscribe to that channel for Sixer content and Phillies content. I just posted it in the comments below. Yeah, so like I said, man, what a sucky way to go out. And yeah, you say he completely turns the team around. I hope so. But it really comes down. I'm more concerned about our coaching. We can have all the talent in the world, but if our coaching is this bad by our coach, we got some issues. Every time they ran, it was also up to the middle. Yeah, the middle sucks. Our guards and center sucks. There was no pitches I saw or a lot of pre-snap movement. There was some pre-snap movement, not a lot, but it wasn't no audibles. There wasn't no uh we couldn't run up the middle because our guard and our center is not that good. But I don't know, man. We have to run a little bit better and more consistent. I know next season. It sucks. I'm saying next season now. It's freaking crazy, man. But y'all gotta admit, y'all exceeded expectations. Some Sam Darnold will be next Nick Foles. I don't know about the next Nick Foles, bro. Nick Foles is a Super Bowl champion. I think that and I'm only saying that because Nick Foles he wasn't the best in the regular season, Nick Foles. But what did Nick Foles do in the postseason? He got the Eagles their first Super Bowl in NFL in their history. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. You can do good in the regular season, but are you going to do good in the postseason? You know what I mean? So I'm putting some respect on Nick Foles' name. I can't even compare Sam Darnold to Nick Foles because at least Nick Foles did what he had to do in the playoffs. When everybody thought the season was over for the Eagles. When Carson Wentz went down, they thought it was over for him. But Nick Foles kept them afloat, and then he played so good in the playoffs. Got to give him credit. Rams and Eagles, yup, you were in line. They didn't exceed. Yeah, I feel like this. When it comes to exceeding expectations, I didn't think we would be 14-3, but you got to think of it. I don't care about regular season wins and losses if you don't do nothing in the postseason. What's the point of winning 14 games if you get knocked out in the first round? You get what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm just like, oh, that's not hard to do, winning 14 games, because winning 14 games is very hard, right? But not only you don't get the first seed in the NFC conference, you lose that, and then on top of that, you lose in the first round, wild card round. You lose. You get what I'm saying? So it's like so many combinations of everything, man. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't, yeah. Fair enough. My KLC is definitely to blame as well. Yeah, because look, Sam Darnold's not the type of leader that can be like that's going to audible the crap out of the. You know what I mean? He's not going to do it. So whatever KLC is calling, Sam Darnold's going to try to run that play. And since you know that KLC and you like, I just don't like the game plan. The game plan was sucky. Like they ran the ball too much when the game was out of reach. I don't understand it. Why did Daniel Jones? Yeah, I know they wasn't going to do it, bro. They went down on their shield and they lost. That's what that was. They played very well, but in the big games, everyone failed. Facts. Robert, I'll take Sam or Daniel. He was awful. Yeah, I would have probably tried to put Daniel in just to see what we can do in the second half because Sam Darnold was absolutely trash in the second half. Let's keep it real. He wasn't good at all. He wasn't good. Uh, why did y'all talk so much about the line? That's what we do. It's rivals, man. It's rivals, man. Rivals, man. I talk trash to the Packers. I talk trash to the Lions. I talk trash to the Bears. I talk trash to every team we go against, to be honest with you. But you know what I mean? The one thing about me is I invite the smoke. As much as I can, you know what I mean? I can dish it, I can take it as well. So y'all got it. Like when people say that we frauds, I can't even deny that. I can't even say anything. Y'all deserve to say what y'all want. But let's see if y'all win a Super Bowl. Because if y'all don't win a Super Bowl, it don't even mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Regular season doesn't mean nothing. Getting the first seed in the conference don't mean nothing if you don't win a Super Bowl. There's only one winner every single season. And if you're not the Super Bowl champions, everybody else is losers. Just keep it real. They're all losers. One winner, everybody else is losers. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
You know what I mean? They might just happen and give you a like. Keep up the great stream. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Vikings look like last. Yeah, Vikings look. I don't even know what they look like. You telling me Darnold can throw 5 TDs on Falcons and last 2 games can only throw 2? Yeah, I forgot what it was. It was like 21 straight at one point before we got that one touchdown by TJ Hawkinson. It was 21 straight drives without a TD. How embarrassing. You're supposed to be an offensive team in 21 straight drives without a touchdown, but you talking to me about defense. Our defense, how is our defense supposed to win games? How is our defense supposed to do anything when they're constantly on the field? They're tired. They didn't play good this game. I'm not gonna lie. First half they weren't good. But you get my drift. 21, 21 drives, no touchdowns. That's absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. Super chat. Darnold and Stafford saw an equal amount of heat. Darnold held onto the right and took sack. Stafford got rid of the ball. That was the difference. Facts. 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 I can't disagree with you. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the support for everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you are a Sixer fan or a Phillies fan, subscribe to my new channel. It has like 70 subscribers on it. Trying to get my first 100 subscribers on that channel. Let's go. Fair. Yeah, I got that. Played. Well, I read that. The Minnesota fan period. We can't win nothing. Yeah, we're gonna win something. I don't know when. I really like Akers and Jones, but unfortunately Jones is getting. Yeah, we're gonna have to draft the a running back. We're gonna have to draft. Yeah, look at my last video. I talked about Genty, bro. I talked about Genty. I think the Vikings need to go for him if it's a possibility to get him. I feel like he's the best running back in the game, and I would draft him in the first round. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the Rams might take the Eagles down. Yeah, they might. Like I said, like people they're gonna talk, and I'm taking it. I admit that the Vikings did not show up, but there's only one winner every season, so we'll see what happens. And Nick Foles outdo Tom Brady. Lots of people called him a goat. Yeah, man. He's no Sam Darnold cannot compare to Nick Foles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I can't go that far. Fix the old line and D line, and Vikings will be fantastic next year. That was a fantastic year. Anyone who says, But listen to this though. How do you feel about KOC and his play calling? Because even if you fix all that, do you think the play calling is going to be what it needs to be? Because I feel like he's not doing short passes. I feel like that's our biggest weakness. Isn't that crazy? How you got a Justin Jefferson and a Jordan Addison, and you're talking about because. But I understand if you have a better offensive line, you'll have more time to throw it down the field. But at the same time, what if your offensive line's having a bad game? I mean, that happens. So you got to do those underneath routes, man. You can't just always go deep all the time. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a lot concerned about KOC at this point. There's only one Nick Foles. Yep, only one Nick Foles. Only one TD. Yeah, only one TD. Hold on, only one TD in the postseason. 6 sacks suck. Yes, facts. Oh man, Daniel Jones was the inactive Thursday. Okay, Darnold and Mullins would have had. Yeah, I would have liked to see Mullins. Hey, Mike and JJ. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. It'll be funny. Commanders beat the Lions, and all of us Lions at home. Right, right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Defense played okay. They gave up 20 points. Yeah, they gave up 24 points in the first half and only 3 points in the second half. That is pretty good in the second half. First half was not good. But you got to think of it like this. The freaking offense is trash, bro. Our offense. How you got the best wide receiver in the game and you can't do nothing? How you got an okay running game, you can't do nothing? But then again, the excuses are gonna come. So I don't even want to hear the excuses, man. We gotta do better. They were unprepared, outcoached, no excuse. It doesn't matter where they had to play. You gotta stay focused. You had a chance to play. Yep. Come on, bro. Right. No excuses. How you expect defense to carry you does, and your offense makes no changes, just like the Lions 31-9. Yup, no fight from offense. So why should defense kill? Yeah, right. I want running backs from boy. Yes, yes, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. I love this. I love this. Look at my last video. My last video I put out about Genty. So yeah. So bro, quarterbacks Darnold and Jones leaves. Vikes JJ McCarthy and only quarterback would be the yeah, we want to keep JJ McCarthy. I want Sam Darnold to go. I want to try to get something for him if it's a possibility. I need him to go. I'm sorry. I need him to go. I seen enough, man. It's exhausting. Not trying to be mean. It's exhausting. Skull, but Lions ain't losing to the Commanders, buddy. Hey, we gonna see any given Sunday, bro. The Lions look good against us, but the Commanders are not us. The Commanders had a lot more heart and came back against the Buccaneers in the fourth quarter. Jaden Daniels is not Sam Darnold. Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. Jaden Daniels is more clutch than Sam Darnold. Jaden Daniels and the Commanders defense is pretty darn good as well. I'm just saying it's not going to be what you think. I don't think it's going to be a total beatdown by Lions beating down the Commanders. The Commanders are going to be a tough team to just you're not just going to beat the Commanders easily. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the Lions will lose, even though I hope they do. But you get what I'm saying. You get my drift. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I am. But would McCarthy be the starter and Jones be the backup next year? Um, I'm assuming. I'm honestly, we're going to see how everything plays out. I'm assuming JJ McCarthy will be the starter if he's healthy. I think it depends on his health. I don't think it depends on if he's ready. He better be ready. It depends on his health. Is he ready when it comes to his knees? He got the torn meniscus, fully repaired torn meniscus. So it really just depends on his health. If he's healthy, he will be the starter. Backup, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't know about backup. Backup is a big mystery. I hope it's not Sam Darnold. I hope it's not Nick Mullins. I don't know. I don't know who the backup is. I need my starter to be on point. I need JJ to be on point. Now I think he will be, but we need a running back. We need another running back. Y'all want us to lose like y'all so bad. Yeah. Listen, man. it's a rival thing. And I don't want all jokes aside, like, I don't want y'all to get a Super Bowl before us. Why would I want that? But if y'all do, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all do happen to win the Super Bowl, I honestly will be happy for the Lions. Y'all probably think I'm joking. I'll actually be happy in a way. Not really happy. I'll be kind of salty. I'm like, how did the Lions get a Super Bowl before the Vikings, bro? But I'll be happy in a way because that's y'all first Super Bowl. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel bad for all the teams like us that don't got no dang on Super Bowls. So I got like mixed feelings. It would suck because I'm a Viking fan. I'm gonna be watching the freaking Lions get their first Super Bowl if it happens. But then again, y'all got your first Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. You know what I mean? But that's just how I look at things. I'll probably bring in another event if McCarthy. I just want to start with our quarterback, our starting quarterback, our vet. I don't know. But I know I want someone that could I want someone that can play though. I want someone that can play. Decent. I want a decent backup. I'm definitely going for the Commanders against the Hey, listen, Charles, I am too. But like people that think the Lions are just gonna roll, like just run them out of the building, nah, it's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna tell you the thing about the Commanders, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this now. It's not rocket science. You gotta stop Gibbs. If you don't stop Gibbs, you're not winning that game. It's gonna be very hard to win that game. If the Commanders don't stop Gibbs, it's gonna be hard. It'll be funny to see if Texans beat I hope the Texans actually do beat the Chiefs, but I don't think so. But everybody in the building, thank you for all your support. I'm getting off. Have a wonderful night. And if you haven't hit that like button and consider subscribing to your bull, we're going live for every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to talk all things Viking. And even if you're not a Viking fan, you like the vibe, subscribe. We're going to have fun regardless. We're going to do mock drafts. We're going to talk about just news. And I potentially might go live for the next games that are coming up. For the Lions game, even though I'm not a Lions fan, I'm going to go live for the playoffs. Unfortunately, the Viking season is over, man. It's just some bull crap, man. I feel some type of way that this happened like this, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Until next year, man, when it comes next season, we got to see what happens. But have a wonderful night, y'all. And as always, God bless. Be safe out there. And again, prayers up to everybody in California. Hope the best for y'all. And pray like I really, really, really hope that they help y'all out. Whatever's going on, I don't know the details. Hopefully the fires are gone by now. And I hope that the governor, mayor, whoever's over there, I don't know, president, everybody, I hope they help y'all. You know what I mean? In California. You know what I mean? But I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.